to another episode of Game Time. I'm JP Murrieta. This week's episode presented by Newsenda Credit Union. And this week, we're at Valencia High School, home of the Jaguars and, of course, their spirited cheer team at Valencia High School and head coach Amanda Esquivel Chavez. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Let's start with the roster. I looked at your roster before I came down, and eighth grader, freshman, a bunch of seniors. Mm-hmm. What kind of group do you have here? Is it experienced? Is it still a youthful, energetic bunch? What do you have?
I feel like we have a good mix. We have some seasoned veterans, and we have a lot of brand new eighth graders and freshmen that are brand new to cheer.
And traditionally, a lot of kids in high school might sign up for basketball or volleyball. What is it about cheer that brings this group together? What do they like about it? What keeps them going?
I think it's just the energy that our team has and the camaraderie and the teamwork. We all work together and try to make it a family and always are there to support each other.
Give us an idea of what goes into a cheer program. How much do you have to work out? What events you're required to go to?
So cheerleading is a year-long sport. We start early June and we practice all summer long. And it's a lot of conditioning, a lot of weight training, and just working all year long.
Valencia won the state title in cheer back in 2019. What
Yes.
did winning that do for this program in helping build it up?
I think it really helped encourage people to want to come join cheer and really get an idea for what cheer is all about and what it takes to be a top team.
And how'd you get involved in cheer? A former cheerleader yourself, right?
Yes.
And not only coach cheer here in the United States, but overseas as well, correct?
Yes.
What brought you into it? What brought you back?
I've always been a cheerleader since middle school. I cheered for Robertson High School in Las Vegas, New Mexico. I then went to New Mexico State where I was on the dance team there. I transferred back to Highlands and cheered again. And when I went overseas, my daughter needed a cheer coach for her youth program. So I started coaching there and moved up to coach the high school in Wiesbaden, Germany. And just kept cheering, kept coaching.
With state being about a month away, how do you prepare this team for the state competition?
This team is one of the hardest working teams I've ever had. We practice pretty much every day after school, even on game days. We practice before games. And it's all about working our technique and our timing just to be sure that we hit that routine perfectly.
And you adapt to your surroundings. We're in the
Yes.
cafeteria here. You don't necessarily practice every day in the gym or have your own cheer room. What's it like working in surroundings like this?
It's fine. We work wherever we find a spot to work. We work during the summer. If there's something going on in the gym, we'll practice outside. There's nowhere we can't cheer.
But not this time of season. I don't recommend practicing outside
not that cold, no.
right now. As we approach the state competition, what do you want to fine tune with this group to get them ready for state?
Just working on our technique and of course our stunts, hitting all our stunts.
All right, well, don't ask me to do any stunts. I don't think you want to see that. Well, good luck at state.
Thank you
Thanks for
so much.
joining us, Amanda. Good luck, ladies. Thanks for being our guests this week. We'll be back with more Game Time after this.
Hey, it's Emily Chaparro from Valencia High School. We'll be back with more Game Time after this.
Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, one night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks, and athletes who drink or do drugs are twice as likely to get injured. Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to the website to find out today.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Hey basketball fans, this season has been incredible so far this year, and the 2023 Newsenda Credit Union State Basketball Championships are right around the corner. Here's your chance to win an NMAA 2023 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on your mobile device to be registered to win a State Basketball Championship prize pack. That includes 2 passes to the 2023 Newsenda Credit Union State Basketball Championships, 2 Lobo level tickets, you know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor, a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Dion's, and an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution leather basketball. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app now on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. If you already have the app, you are already registered for a chance to win. A winner will be picked during the 2023 Newsenda Credit Union State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 26th. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Dion's, and Wilson. Download the app now for your chance to win.
Hi, it's Lauren Chavez from Valencia High School. Make sure to check out this week's basketball polls.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Klein from Valencia High School. Welcome back to Game Time.
Welcome back to Game Time, presented this week by Newsenda Credit Union. This week we're at Valencia High School, home of the Jaguars. This coming Sunday, we will be announcing the seeding and selection for the State Basketball Championships. One of the players to watch this postseason is not only the leading scorer in the state, she's one of the best scorers in the nation. Eldorado's super sophomore Bella Hines has a knack for getting the ball through the hoop in a variety of ways.
She just puts us on her back, you know. As far as we go, it's going to be a lot of her credit. She's an incredible player. Work ethic's incredible. There's not anybody that I know that works harder than she does, especially in the off time, you know, and she works so hard at just becoming a complete player.
I definitely made a little bit of adjustments with my mid-range game because that was one thing I was lacking last year. But now that I have that, I feel like I'm unguardable this year.
For the most part, she's right. Hines is averaging over 29 points a game and is not only the top scorer in New Mexico, she's one of the top 5 scoring sophomores in the country.
You talk about her seeing the best defender. A lot of times she's seeing the best 2 or the best 3. You know, they're double, triple teaming her quite a bit. And but she doesn't let in on that pressure. She doesn't seem to let it affect her. So I think that speaks to her character a little bit.
I wouldn't say I feel like I have pressure on my shoulders. I just say that I go out and play the best ball I can possibly can. So I don't feel like I really try to prove anything to anyone but myself.
Colleges around the country are taking notice. Hines already has 10 scholarship offers to play in college, and she's getting more and more interest every day.
I've talked to UConn once. I've talked to Baylor. I've talked to Florida. I have a call with Utah today, and then I've talked to Nebraska, Ohio State, Virginia, and then I think a school that should be rolling in soon is Texas Tech.
What caught a lot of attention was her 67-point performance during the offseason.
It was really cool. I didn't even realize I had that many points until someone actually told me, and then I was in shock by myself. I didn't even realize that I could actually put that many points on the scoreboard. So it was super cool.
So how many can you score in a game?
Shoot, I don't know. I think I can definitely break my record. I think I can at least hit 70 for sure.
The sky's the limit for that kid, right? How long can we play? I mean, that's really when the clock stops, that's the limit, I think, for her. In case you were wondering, the state record for most points in one high school game by a girls basketball player is 64 points by Jordan Lewis of Rama. With 2 years to go, that number might not be out of reach for Hines. Once again, the Seeding and Selection Show will be streamed on our website this Sunday, February 26th at approximately 5 p.m. The New Mexico Army National Guard State Wrestling Championships took place this past weekend. Here's a look at some of the winners.
While hundreds of high school student athletes were on the mat, others were in the pool. Here are some of the highlights from the Nusenda Credit Union State Swimming and Diving Championships. Congratulations once again to all the winners and competitors at the state championships that took place last weekend. That's going to do it for another episode of Game Time, presented this week by Nusenda Credit Union. Make sure you tune in next week. You're not going to want to miss the show when we have a huge, ginormous state basketball preview show. You know, the place to find the most high school highlights is right here. So we'll see you next time on Game Time.